Hello, and thank you for joining us and viewing this quick breakdown of how Dreamworld Works looks to create the largest physical marketing platform in the world. Our goal is to provide and apply colorful seal coat designs to the world's largest asphalt surfaces while bringing the additional benefits of the newest surfacing products to our customers. For this presentation, we are only going to focus on the process of how we take a custom design and accurately outline and execute the largest seal coat operations of all time. So let's go ahead and dive in. Imagine you represent a large college and we have come to you with this design. The first question is, how do we go from a computer design to accurately scaling the largest seal coating project of all time? Supposing you have accepted the project, our first step would be to physically walk the parking lot to identify objects that will remain stagnant throughout the project. We will be flying a drone and taking thousands of up-close photos to create an extremely large and detailed project file. More to come on that in a moment. Should there be large spaces in between the existing objects, we will manually place large weighted mats to use for additional reference points. The existing objects in the parking lot and these mats help us identify very detailed information using photogrammetry. Photogrammetry is the process of using characteristics in multiple photos to take measurements or identify relative points of interest. Once we have identified these points of interest, we use modern global positioning equipment to gain specific coordinates for each of the objects. These techniques to acquire positionings are incredibly accurate, and the entirety of the project will have less than a centimeter of variance. After each point has been globally located, we will fly our drone equipped with a very detail-oriented lens to take photos at a specified height and interval over the entire lot. Once the drone has completed its mission, we will use advanced photogrammetry software to create what is essentially an extensive panoramic photo. Now that we have this large panoramic photo with specific points on the Earth identified, we can analyze and tie points together to accurately scale the designs we have created. Since each of the points are tied to a specific location, we now know within a centimeter where each part of the design should be on the parking lot. Now that we have the parking lot details, the next step is to implement the proposed design. As long as the design proportions are locked in, we can begin to create an outline from all of the objects within our graphic design. Once we have completed the outline, we now have two essential pieces of information: the exact size and precise location of the parking lot, and a perfectly proportionate and scalable outline. Now we need to transfer the newly created outline to the physical parking lot. This process requires assigning each pixel or group of pixels in the outline a specific set of coordinates. This is accomplished by exporting the graphic design to AutoCAD. AutoCAD has the ability to scale the design and assign specific coordinates to each data point. Even though we now have coordinates for the entire design, we still need to transfer those locations to the physical parking lot. This is where we will use robots that are designed for surveying and marking exact locations. There are several robots that are designed for appropriate use, and they all use a similar process to mark the ground. These devices accept memory cards and can translate the AutoCAD file types. So, we can then export the AutoCAD design to a memory card and place it into the GPS robots. These robots then will run and lay the entire outline created from the original design, and it will do so within a centimeter of accuracy. By manually marking the colored areas along with visual oversight from a drone, the parking lot then becomes a large paint by numbers. Experienced seal coating teams can come and apply the colors one at a time in an order determined for logistical optimization. The same process can be used for any logos, graphics, fonts, designs, and even the final parking spaces. We are extremely excited about the potential for this Dreamworld Works process. Please let us know if you have any questions. We are excited to get started and can't wait to see what ideas come next.